It's been a long time since I've seen a really good horror film. We check them out all the time, but a lot of times we just forget about them as soon as we leave the theater. It's usually just the same old humdrum or whatever. But let me tell you guys, this movie, Talk to Me, if you haven't seen it, you need to go check it out because this movie literally will grab you by the hand and it won't let go. No pun intended. I'm going to talk about really what Talk to Me is all about. It's set in Australia and there's a group of kids, high school kids, whatever, and they on a regular basis have a seance party where they invite all their friends over and then they have a seance just conjuring up spirits, and they're able to conjure up spirits using this ceramic hand, right? This ceramic hand. And what's crazy is it is really simple. I love this movie because it just keeps it really simple, but the way they execute the dynamic of the plot and everything is whoa. That's all I gotta say. Matter of fact, check this out. They can conjure up spirits by taking this ceramic hand, right? And a person can just hold this hand and then they can just say, talk to me. And then a spirit would just poof, just come up in front. And all the kids are holding their phones and they're recording, even though they can't see the spirit, but the person holding the hand can see a spirit. And then, of course, it gets even better. Check this out. I know it seems weird, but it gets better because then the person holding the hand, they can see the spirit. And then the person can say, let me in. And then the spirit would just automatically possess the person holding the hand. Now, the crazy thing is they got 90 seconds to end that connection, and they can end the connection by blowing out a candle, because if it goes over 90 seconds, that spirit can just possess that person full time. So some things happen along the way, as you already know. So it's pretty much set up like that. Doesn't sound too interesting, what I just said about how it all works, but let me tell you, the way the directors of this movie, matter of fact, the directors, which are the name of these directors, I think it's Danny and Michael Filippo. Matter of fact, they're YouTubers, right? They've done a lot over the years on YouTube and done some things on some other big motion picture projects behind the scenes, like camera work and stuff like that. And now this is their directorial debut. And let me tell you, did they do a job on this movie? They've done such a good job. They've already greenlighted a sequel to Talk to Me. Matter of fact, Talk to Me is spelled Talktome, Talk to Me. But the sequel is going to be TALK, the number 2, ME. So Talk to Me, you get it. Pretty creative. We kind of just walked into that one, right? But it's going to be pretty exciting. I can't wait to see the sequel. It's going to pick up right where it left off in the original movie. And from what I've heard, they're bringing back the Filippo brothers back for the sequel. They actually have even already shot a prequel to the original movie that's right now in theaters as I'm making this video. But what's interesting is the prequel is, I guess, the origin of the hand. And so it's going to pick up, it's going to start how it all began and so on and so forth. So it's going to be really interesting. But I think that one's going to be different because it's like a found footage film, and from like mobile phones and social media and all that. You've seen some of those different movies. It's like all around just social media. Their Missing was like that. It was all about searching for, I think, that person's mother, and they was just doing everything was on social media and phones and all that stuff. So the prequel to Talk to Me is going to be set up the same way, and they've already shot that portion of the movie. It's gonna be interesting. I don't know when they're gonna release that or what have you, so I can't wait to see that. This was a fun movie, guys. Very intense. The first possession scene, I'm not gonna give it any spoilers or anything, but let me tell you, just hang on. During that first scene, I was like, whoa, what have we gotten ourselves into here? This is gonna be good. And it did not disappoint. I definitely encourage you to definitely check out Talk to Me, especially if you're a horror film lover, if you love horror films. Again, it's been a long time. I think the last time that I've seen a really good horror film that made me feel like I felt leaving the theater seeing Talk to Me was It Follows. Very simple, very eerie. It just, the formula just worked, right? And I feel the same way. You're going to love this movie. I definitely recommend it. Go check it out. You're going to love it. I can't wait to see the other versions that are going to come from this franchise. I think it's just going to get bigger and bigger as time progresses. So that's my review of Talk to Me. I enjoyed it. We enjoyed it. Definitely go support this movie. It definitely deserves a lot of attention. So check it out. You'll enjoy it. And hey, thanks for watching. Be sure to like this video. Be sure to subscribe. And again, Talk to Me. Go check it out. You'll love it. Hey guys, see you on the next video.